A nice start to our Saturday morning around southern Colorado. We're seeing some sun mixed in with a few clouds. Here's the view from our Vera Wireless Network camera in Rocky Ford to the east of town, looking back towards some of the mountains. Of course, the mountains will be areas that will pick up some good amounts of snow over the next day or two. But right now in Rocky Ford, we're not expecting a huge amount, an inch, 2, 3 inches at most as we go through the next day or day and a half. Looking back towards, of course, Highway 50. Just off to the east of the city. As we look at our highs today, speaking of the mountains, locations in the high country, we're going to top out in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. 23 at Gunnison, 48 at Celeste, 36 your high today in Leadville, 35 in Alamosa. Zooming in on the southeastern plains, Rocky Ford, we'll top out at 62 there, 63 in Ordway, and also at Los Animas, 60 in Eads, 59 in Sheridan Lake, 57 down in Kim along 160. As we go out and about in Pueblo, Fremont, and Custer counties, 47 in Westcliff, 56 at Texas Creek, 64 high today in Penrose, 62 at Pueblo West, and 60 in Colorado City. Up to the Pikes Peak region we go. Temperatures here are going to be topping out in the 50s and 60s, at least in El Paso County. We'll get into the upper 40s and lower 50s in Teller County. 51 at Woodland Park, 50 in Divide, 48 in Cripple Creek, 62 in Fountain, and 60 degrees here in town. Speaking of here in town, the American Furniture Warehouse camera looking back towards UCCS, 44 degrees of temperature right now at I-25 and Fillmore. Skyscan satellite and radar, not really too much to look at this morning. We're seeing a few clouds mixed in with lots of sunshine, as we just showed you a minute ago with those cameras. And you notice that as you look at your Skyscan and SkyCast, we don't see too much in the way of any kind of clouds or showers until later on this evening. We'll begin to see those clouds thicken up as we go through Saturday night at 6 o'clock, and by early Sunday morning, right at midnight, we'll see some of those clouds again, possibly making their way through the region. Watch out for some patchy fog tomorrow. We've already seen it in Lamar this morning. It's a possibility as we go through our Sunday morning as well. By Sunday afternoon, well, we're going to see that snow begin to really make its way through the region. A nice afternoon this afternoon, then of course the snow develops as we go through our Sunday afternoon into our Sunday night. Look what happens right here, this dark spot of blue between the Springs and Denver, just as people are heading home from the Broncos-Patriots game tomorrow afternoon. As we look at our SkyCast snow totals, we notice that totals have gone down a little bit from the earlier run this morning, but still decent amounts. Our friend Larry in Divide, SkyCast thinks he'll pick up about 4.5 inches. SkyCast snow totals also in the wets, a little bit lower than they were this morning. The highest totals are once again going to be up in the high country. And out in the southeastern plains, Kim should pick up about 2.5 inches by 6 o'clock Monday morning. And we'll see a little bit of snow as well as you head points eastward over towards Lamar. Spring 7-day forecast. High temperatures go from 60 today to 37 on Monday. Then we see the temperatures rise back up lower to middle 50s by Thursday and Friday. Lows are sitting in the teens and 20s. In Pueblo, our 7-day forecast, our high temperatures go from the mid-60s this afternoon to the lower 40s on Monday, with a stop in the mid-50s on Sunday. Temperatures then make their way back into the 50s and 60s later on. In Canyon City, our high temperature goes from 62 to 40 between Saturday and Monday. Then temperatures rise back up into the mid to upper 50s by Thursday and Friday. And in Teller County, we're in the low 50s today. Then it's mid to upper 20s on Monday, lower 40s as we go through our Thursday and Friday after a brief stop in the mid 30s on Wednesday. The low temperatures are going to be rising up too from the upper single digits on Wednesday morning into the low 20s by Friday morning. Overall, big roller coaster, big roller coaster.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs there.
That, you know, the little kids can't ride. That's the kind of temperature swings that we're talking about this week.
Gotcha. All right, Jay, thanks so much for the forecast. Appreciate it. All right, now.